Now we're in the midst of these huge, huge, beautiful trees. They're just awesome.
Yes, these cypress trees, they're very beautiful, but they're also very strong structures at the same time. Wood contains tiny tubular structure that's very structurally efficient. But I've actually done some research myself in the lab on the structural efficiency of trees, and one of the aspects we've looked at is something called adaptive growth. Wood has this amazing ability where little cells will sense if there's overstress in the wood, and then it will grow extra cells to compensate. So for example, on these cypress trees, you can see these webs that curve in near the roots that make it very strong. And those have grown because the tree can sense that for strength and stability, it needs to grow those webs. Engineers would love to do that, to produce a material that could just grow extra material when it gets overstressed, but that's just too difficult to do. Engineers can't do that at the moment.
Well, you've actually spent some time studying wood itself and the variety of that.
Yes, one of the fascinating things I've learned is that there's a whole great range of different types of wood, and it's quite extraordinary because you can go from balsa wood to lignum wood. Lignum wood is 10 times the density of balsa wood, and that's a remarkable range of properties. But I think that makes sense because if God has created the earth for man, then it makes sense that he would create a whole range of woods for different uses. For example, cypress wood is very good for outdoor construction of garages and huts because it's very rot resistant. Not surprising because it has to be rot resistant to survive in the water.
Sure.
Pine wood is good for internal construction. If you need a really tough wood, then you might go for willow or ash. And if you want to make a baseball bat, you certainly need a tough wood. In fact, I've got no doubt that God thought of sports like baseball when he was creating the ash tree or the willow tree. Perhaps one of the most remarkable woods is spruce, which is ideal for musical instruments. It's called a tone wood because it's very stiff and very light. And to me, that's not a coincidence. God knew that we would want to build violins and guitars and musical instruments. So it's remarkable that in God's goodness, he's created this great range of woods.